Okay, Izumi faithful. It is me, Nick Izumi here. Reina is in Illinois right now, so I guess I'll be announcing the results of the Mahou Shoujo Izumi-chan viewer participation contest, or Choose Your Own Mahou Shoujo, as we decided to call it. A lot of stuff. I guess not really a contest, but anyway, viewer participation event. You guys gave a lot of votes, at least by my standards a lot, more than I'm used to for viewer participation, and it was pretty cool. Up right now should be the picture of our little dry erase board that we were recording everything on. You can tell when I lost the green pen pretty easily. But anyway, here are the results. Keep in mind we're doing this like a golf score. We totaled up the numbers for based on ranking, and the higher the score, the lower they ranked. So here's what ended up happening. I want to go over what ended up happening, and then I just kind of want to talk about the results and how weird I think they are. I mean, like, not in a bad way, but I mean, it was certainly a surreal experience. So let's start out with, at number 1, as you can see, was Princess Tutu by a landslide. Holy crap, you guys. I am not super familiar with this series. I've heard of it before, and I've actually already started watching it. I actually sampled most of these shows when Reina decided to do this, with an exception for Madoka Magica, which I have not watched any of yet. But Princess Tutu is looking to be pretty interesting. The fans are really hardcore. Holy crap, you guys. You guys are really hardcore. You really want me to watch this, so I'll be watching that, and I'll get interviewed about it soon. We'll see what I think of it. So far, so good. Number 2, the other one that I was pleasantly surprised just by how hardcore the fans were, was Utena, Revolutionary Girl Utena, which is very surreal, very weird. The bits that I've gotten into so far. I'm really excited to see where it's going, though. So, no real surprise there. Number 3 was Madoka Magica, the one that I have not watched any of yet, which some of you might have noticed, it did not get a single number 1 vote from anybody. Of all of the people who sent in votes for this event, no one voted Madoka Magica as their number 1 choice of things they would like to hear me interviewed about, and that was interesting. But it's funny how things can tabulate in the end, and it did not work out well for poor Kill la Kill, which is at our very bottom of the list. And I think that was the result that surprised me the most. I want to talk about, I guess, just a little bit before I get too far into this. I guess I should really get into finishing these shows, but before we get into that, I do want to talk about how surprised I am with the results. I did not think Princess Tutu was going to come to the front. I didn't. Like, it seemed like the most obscure of what was on the board, and lo and behold, the fans of that show they came out in droves. And I cannot wait to understand where you guys are coming from. Hopefully I will understand that very soon. Utena, everyone who I've talked to about that has told me what a brain frack it is. And since that was probably the oldest series on this little chart, I mean, we're talking hand-drawn, hand-painted animation, i.e. the stuff I go gaga for. I was very surprised, but pleasantly surprised to see that it came to so close to the front. Real brain frack, I've been told, so I'm looking forward to getting through the rest of that. That will be coming up sometime after Princess Tutu. Again, I'm sincerely shocked Madoka Magica did not get a single number 1 vote. Maybe it's just because it's been reviewed by, like, everybody at this point, and just no one feels the need to talk about it anymore? Is that it? I really don't know. I was just so surprised that there was not a single number 1 vote. I thought that was going to be one of the ones that was pulling a lot of the weight. Like, the 2 that I didn't expect to come into the front came to the front, and the 2 I expected to lead really dragged. And that's where we get to, I guess, the other really, really big surprise here was Kill la Kill. anyone who's been following my personal Tumblr, not as much on crapdaminc.tumblr.com, but I have a personal blog too. Anyone who's taken a look at that has noticed that I did not like Kill la Kill. I watched one episode of it and I said, done. I'm out. I've had several very good friends who I respect and value their opinions very much recommend it to me. Not the least of which being Arkhamize and my friends Laura and Hannah, who you guys have never you've never had them on screen, but Hannah and Laura were among the choir that did the Doctor Who song back in the Doctor Who episode of the series, the Nick Izumi show. Go back and hear their lovely voices. But yeah, they've been just raving the show up, and I gave the second episode a watch, and my opinions have definitely softened on it. I hope to get to that one eventually, but as you can see, it is not the highest priority. Highest priority is Princess Tutu, so I will be talking about that soon. I cannot wait to share my opinions with you, and I'd like to take this moment to say thank you so much, everyone who participated. This was really fun. I'd really like to do something like this again. I don't know if we'll get to, or what it would be about, I should say, but it was really cool to do this the first time, and I cannot wait to do something like this again. I'm really glad everyone participated. So, as always, keep on spocking in the free world. Look forward to the first installment of these little interviews on Princess Tutu, along with the upcoming finale to the Clamptoberfest event that has gone on for way longer than a month. I'm really sorry. And a big ol' season finale featuring one of my favorite people ever. So, yep, thanks guys.